What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach. We are back again in your life, guys. Today, we got another stacked bracket for you. FireAxe, KitanaKahn, DaNajm, Mouaz, Kaizen, LateRock, Mist, and DeadlyxRebel making their debut here today in Vape's Fight Night. Let's give them a warm welcome. But first, let me say what's up to this amazing community. The South Boss, thank you so much for that sub. Mouse Club, Vita Knox, everybody, let's get to it. Let's send it your way. And by the way, we got Honeybee coming in with the raid again. Thank you so much, Big Honeybee. Holy moly, I see Big Kaizen in the chat as well. Chat, this is gonna be set number one, game number one. FireAxe taking on KitanaKahn. And it looks like that Cyrax is gonna be on the loose. By the way, a big shout outs to Honeybee. Thank you so much. If you're not already, be sure to follow their channel. All right, let's get this party started. It's FireAxe and KitanaKahn. Will Cyrax reign supreme, or will this Mileena continue to pull away? Oh, Mouse, not anymore, brother, not anymore. Let's do this damn thing. And FireAxe, will he be able to avoid the bomb squad? It's KitanaKahn trying to get up in there. Being evasive is FireAxe now already starting to pull away. The Lao hat is down, but hang on a second. The delay wake up from KitanaKahn gonna be spoiling FireAxe's run. And now KitanaKahn is gonna be letting all kinds of loot. This is not looking good for Skibbity to my left. He will need to break away. Remember with Cyrax, if you don't break away early, you might not get to break away ever. By the way, Mouaz, good to see you in the house. We will be seeing you up next. And talk to me. What's going on with this amazing community? FireAxe, though, going to be teching. What do we got from here? Madam Bo, still going to be serving up drinks. What's going on, Big Hody? Nice. And another grab, though. You got to be breaking up as well. Wait a minute, though. This is going to be KitanaKahn again. This is gonna do a sizable chunk. Will not be enough to kill. However, one more mix will be enough. What's going on, Big Cuban? Talk to me. Is this gonna do it? Is this gonna do it? Oh, no, he gets it. No! And another grab that is gonna seal the deal. KitanaKahn able to get it done just like that. And now this is gonna be KitanaKahn with the win. I had to do all the handle predicts. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, Boss. By the way, our first sub on the board, courtesy of the South Boss. Let's go! W community, W players, and W everybody. However, now FireAxe gonna be trying to correct that last one. True Frostbite, what's going on, brother? What are you having to drink today? Holy moly, I had somebody message me this morning just saying, hey babe, just to let you know, I put your stuff up on the big screen when you go live. I'm like, damn man, that is a little bit of pressure, but I kind of like it. Pumpkin Realm, what's going on? W stream, W host, W coach, W pumpkins, I gotta say. Madam Bo gonna be serving up drinks on the job, and now KitanaKahn in a spot that they would much rather prefer being. More drinks, why not? I see no reason not to. KitanaKahn is pulling away. This is not looking good. Holy moly, FireAxe, so what can they do from here? About to end predictions so you can get your bets in now. Thank you so much again. By the way, Kaizen, we will see you up against LateRock coming up relatively soon. Oh, goes for another one, but what is this gonna be? KitanaKahn rolling the Lao hat. And another grab. If that would have connected, that would have been the game. FireAxe, though, in the lead, at least for now. Okay, hang on a second, though, the low. And that's gonna be another lap. What's the mixing catches have? And FireAxe gonna be knotting this bad boy up. Holy moly. All right, you guys demanded action. Who am I to deny that? By the way, guys, we should have another bracket coming today, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, the Lao orbiting hat, what is gonna be the move? The overhead. Skibbity's going for it. Good grab. Lao gonna be making a rare cameo. And let's see if FireAxe can get up in there again and again. Nice big punish coming from FireAxe. And FireAxe taking this one all airborne. KitanaKahn got armor out of there. Nice. Whoa! The armor, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. Am I an idiot? Good, and this is gonna be the game. FireAxe is gonna take it. Amir Sub, what's going on, my brother? That is gonna be a 1-0 score coming for Big FireAxe. That is going to do it. And chat, we gotta go take a look at that replay again, brought to you by this amazing community, and let's see how it was done. FireAxe, I love the orbiting hat where he just stands there and then he does the overhead. Absolutely goated technology. However, chat, we are not even close to being done. Let's send you to that next game. Big Ro, my brother, how's everything going, dude? I'm having an amazing day. Just getting started with a little bit of mixy mix coming from these two. However, this is again gonna be FireAxe coming out of Ice Sweat. It will be KitanaKahn coming out of RFT. Let's get those clan tags up.
Cyrax. Madam Bo.
And chat, we are going all kinds of crazy. I'm hitting on this vape. It's negative 18%. It tastes like batteries. And I'm a big fan of this. However, we gotta focus on the match. Get you to game number 2. Let's do it. All right, KitanaKahn not coming out with anything except for that Cyrax piece. However, let's see, do they switch from the Madam Bow maybe to the Serena? It looks like Batty Bow is gonna be on the board for us. A little bit of lag spikes, but an online event, we know exactly what we're doing. By the way, shout out to CGF's own Arrow. What's going on? I know all of CGF is gonna be here when Big Kaizen makes landfall, but against LateRock, that's gonna be very, very tough. We'll see what happens. However, KitanaKahn, a little bit of mixy mix, a little bit of bomb squad, and now you are getting taken through the ringer. Okay, again and again, though, but wait a minute. Oh, the grab! And this is going to hurt. KitanaKahn starting to run away. Kaizen, Reiko, Johnny, and Havik. You'll have fun with it. Nice jump again, but wait a minute though. FireAxe, can he bring this all the way back? This would be a tough one. Let's see what he can do. KitanaKahn is almost on ship territory. He's going for it. Wait a minute. Is that legal? Chat, somebody check the bylaws. Check the bylaws. Overhead. Oh, and he gets nailed. And that's gonna be KitanaKahn with the win right there. By the way, Sid, so great to see you in the house. LeBron James lover. It's never a stream without you, my goat. Okay, no shimmy neutron, no shimbo slice, but a nice grab in order. Batty Bow on the loose. Let's see what this leads to, Chad. Let's see what this leads to. Can KitanaKahn convert with these bombs or the goop? Oh, the low and no shimmy. FireAxe trying to press, however, that overhead will have to do for now. KitanaKahn is just blocking. Does not want to get hit by any of this. That orbiting is going to be Omega Plus. Do not want to get clipped by it, but you do not want to get clipped by that either. And mousing, I do not miss Cyrax. I know what you're saying, but at the same time, we do want to preserve the competitive integrity, and FireAxe absolutely running away with that round.
Careful, I'm contagious.
Holy moly, Chet. All right, we got ourselves a ball game. All right, nice low again. Bottles on the loose, bottoms up. And now FireAxe is going to try to close the distance here. Those overheads are landing at will, but it's going to be KitanaKahn answering right back. KitanaKahn, this is going to be their web. You got to find your way out. And what is going to be the setup, though? Is it going to be Madam Bow? What do we have there? Are we going to be drinking on the job? We're having some drinks. Nice. The low again. And the hey, FireAxe finding his way out simply by matching. We're big fans of that. Kubanski, I don't know just yet. Nice. And again, we're coming through. FireAxe might be able to take the lead here. Let's see it. Yo, my goat, LateRock. What's going on? LateRock, it would be a sin if you didn't join. PayPal me $4,400. Either way, focus on the match, and that's going to do it. FireAxe with a 2-0 score. And FireAxe is going to be leading an Omega big life lead just like that, chat. I cannot hear you guys. Can I get some big energy coming for KitanaKahn and FireAxe? Laying it on the line here. FireAxe is storming through. By the way, Attack Potency, my goat is up in the building. Shout outs to the Omni goats in the building. Let's do this. And by the way, DaNajm, I have gotten your invite. We will be on our way up next. What's going on, Mr. HomeLander, Mr. Leche himself? Mr. Beast is in the house as well. Did not expect to see a cameo from Mr. Beast, but you know what? We are all but ready for it. FireAxe on that 2-0 lead. Says, is LateRock NA? He most certainly is. What's going on? Arasani says, I don't know what that means. I don't speak, Anyway, getting to this next match, let's focus on some of these. You say you put me up against NA Havik? Listen, Kaizen, I wanted you both to play, and this was the only way. I'm like the dog meme that, now fight. All right, chat, game number 3. Focus, chat, focus. The South boss is over here. He's going crazy, but KitanaKahn is going to be coming out with that Cyrax again. Will FireAxe be able to 3-0 this? By the way, coming up next is going to be DaNajm taking on Mouaz. DaNajm, one of the best Geras in the world. Mouaz, he's kind of cool too. But KitanaKahn, this is going to be their wheelhouse, and they are starting to go Captain Insano mode. All right, more bottles throwing a match. It looks like every girl that gives me that treatment at the club on the Friday nights. Overhead again, the big grab of Madam Bow. No, nothing of service as of now. Wasnet, my goat, is up in the building. Shout out to all of CGF joining us. Nice. All right, still going on strong, but KitanaKahn gonna get the better of that. And this is gonna do a solid chunk. This could be close to being the end of the round. Chat, hold on to your butts. This one is going wild. Oh, the overhead though, beautiful stuff. KitanaKahn with such a crisp round. And Chad, you guys need to focus right now. This is some important stuff right now. We got bombs on the loose. All right, the goop is loose. FireAxe trying to get that, but nice blocks coming from KK with those overheads. Now KK is fully locked in to that Cyrax piece. And I have no idea how things are gonna look coming up next, but I do know that that ball roll is not gonna connect. However, it's gonna reset the neutral. What do we got from here? KitanaKahn looking for their opening. FireAxe with a beautiful tachopotamus though, wild on the loose and unfiltered. Good, the low again, and another grab. And look at these guys in the background, they are fearing for their life. Ghost Carnage, what's going on, brother? Talk to me. Welcome everybody just tuning in, and welcome if you've been here the entire time. We love you guys. Vapes Fight Night. The community is going wild. Low tier loyalists making that cameo as well. Holy moly, we got a bunch of cool people here, and DJ. You do love to see it though. The overhead not gonna connect, that grab will, and that will be the round. And FireAxe moves on to set point. Let's see if he can close this bad boy out. Let's see what the tea leaves are gonna read. And let's see, by the way, Takinada, my goat, is up in the building. All right, nice. Oh, who's gonna take the lead? Oh, he gets caught with the grab. And the goop is on the loose. Some bombs for dessert. This is not looking good for Big Skibbity. Nice. Oh, can you catch him again? You gotta wonder, but this is FireAxe, man. He has his hands full. Nice. Oh, the dunk isn't gonna work, but here comes Skibbity. This might be enough to take the lead. It's gonna be close. And another grab for your pleasure. FireAxe is in all sorts of trouble. There's ass, blood, and guts all over the tea house. And KitanaKahn starting to run away with it. And FireAxe, he needs to get up and get started now. He still does have that fatal at his disposal. The good jump. But, oh, hang on a second. No shimmy. Still pressing. Both players the orbiting head, but KitanaKahn gonna call it out, and that will be game number 3 on the board. No 3-0s here today, and KitanaKahn able to get it done. Holy moly, Chad. You guys wanted action today. Who am I to deny you? We scare because we care. Let's go look at that replay again, brought to you by this amazing community, guys. Another event coming today, by the way, later, 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you're watching this on YouTube, that most likely will be on the platform coming this week. However, chat on back to the game scene. Let's do. He said, Vape, my sub runs out today and I'm broke. Oh, that makes 2 of us then. Either way, let's get back to the action. This is going to be FireAxe and KitanaKahn. A 2-1 lead coming for FireAxe.
Cyrax, Mileena.
All right, KitanaKahn, RFT is well represented, and now it is FireAxe. They do not want to go to a game 5. They want to end this right here and right now.
She was crazed and savage.
A glimpse of my future, perhaps.
And as always, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to come hang out with us, man. And now we're starting to do 2 events a day. We're starting to expand. Manifest Destiny. Okay? Going airborne is going to be none other than Big Skibbity, though he is going to be taking KK for a solid ride. Overhead slam. And the nice low. The overhead, though, he's trying to go mixy mix. KitanaKahn can play that game just as well, though. But a dominant round from FireAxe, at least to start. And this is going to do it. That's absolutely going to be the round. And by the way, chat, 3 regions represented today. It's gonna be North America, Europe, and the Middle East. We've got some amazing players. And Big Mist. Nice, the low. Double low, the double gap. Nice, the Batty Bow's gonna be out on the loose, giving you a hard time. And now the bombs, you do not want to get hit by these on wake up, or else you're gonna be going through it again. Good defense from FireAxe, and the jump. FireAxe seems to have developed some technique to get rid of Madam Bow. However, we'll see how effective it will be. Nice. Oh, no shimmy. Good low. And these two just kind of testing each other's blocking at the moment. Another low. These two are poking. They are prodding. They're trying to get somebody to overcommit. That Lauhad gonna keep everything relatively safe. Madam Bo gonna be serving up drinks. And what do we got here in the neutral, chat? Neither player is gonna commit, but that's gonna be a pot. That doesn't connect. I did not know that. What do we got from here? And neither of these players able to open each other up. What is this gonna be the story of? Nice low again. And KitanaKahn, there's 30 seconds left. One of these two is gonna have to make a move right now. KitanaKahn still in that lead. Got one. And again, we are still continuing to push through. The lows, the double lows, and another grab. And here comes KitanaKahn looking to instill, looking to invoke their will. Overhead, it's gonna land. KitanaKahn still trying to press it, and KitanaKahn goes down here. That's it. And another grab that should all but seal up the round. This Cyrax is playing no games, and that is gonna be it. KitanaKahn with the timeout victory. Hold on a second though, Chad. Lauhad again, gonna be missing though, coming up a little bit short on that one. What's up, MK Javier? We have not seen you in forever. How you been? All right, Lauhad's gonna be all over the place though. Let's see what exactly we are dealing with. Nice. All right, bottles up. Jump-ins all over the place. And let's see if he can keep this corner pressure. KitanaKahn, you cannot stay here. Oh yeah, FireAxe looking good, but KitanaKahn gonna answer right back. If KitanaKahn wins one more round, we will be going to that game number 5, chat. Can I get some hype for these players? And throws him right back down. The bomb squad is gonna be on the loose. By the way, MK Javier, you're going to Evo, right? I cannot wait to see it, my man. All right, more bombs, and FireAxe is in a position he would rather not be. Does KitanaKahn get it done right here and right now? Oh, and that's gonna do it, chat. That is gonna be us going to a game number 5. And FireAxe, he has a decision. Oh wait, no, there it is. And it is going to be a truly death by 1,000 cuts. KitanaKahn gonna get it done, a 2-2 score. And do we see our first reverse 3-0 of the day right here on Vape's Fight Night? Let's go look at that replay. And chat, now FireAxe, he had a 2-0 lead, and now he is sitting back. He's got to make something happen. Does he come out with a Sindel, or does he try to make it happen again with Mileena? Either way, chat, I need some hype in the building. This is going to be the last one between these two for set number 1. Oh, MK Javier, I've seen it, man. It looks incredible, chat. Game number 5, let's make some noise.
Cyrax.
And FireAxe is thinking about it. Do you want to do it? He does not want to go down to KitanaKahn right now, but KitanaKahn is steamrolling at the moment.
Tremor. Night mark.
All right, Chad, make some noise. Put those emotes in the building. This is going to be the last game between these two. It's going down right now.
Only if the Shirayu approves the mission.
Sorry. My vape's on negative 18%. And these two are staring into each other's eyes a little bit too long. All right, let's do it. It's KitanaKahn, it's FireAxe. This is gonna be the last game of the night between these two. FireAxe coming out with an early lead. Let's see what he's got for us. Nice low, that tremor. Oh, now he switched from the Kung Lao to the tremor. This could be ideal for FireAxe. That delayed grab, what is this? And FireAxe now in a position he would definitely rather not be. Lows again, wait a minute, and another grab. KitanaKahn is starting to run away with this. This isn't a vape, you just inhaled. Listen, Oz, I don't tell you how to live your life, all right? But maybe I should. And by the way, Rakanza, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. KitanaKahn, this is target practice. FireAxe is getting lit up like a Christmas tree. And this looks like it's gonna be the beginning of the end. This is gonna be KitanaKahn drinking on the job, and that will be the round. Holy moly, Chad. Holy moly, to say the least. By the way, DaNajm and Mouaz, make sure you're good to go. DaNajm, I've already got your invite, and that's going to be another punish. FireAxe is in all sorts of trouble. KitanaKahn is going absolutely crazy here in the corner. Let's see it, though. FireAxe, he's got to try to make that comeback. Tries to convert. Not quite able to. No shimmy. The low. That's going to be a full punish. Good read from FireAxe. What do we got here? What do we got here? And bottles all kinds of projectiles. KitanaKahn trying to stay safe here, saying if you come close to me, you will be getting blown up. Okay, more bombs. Bombs gonna be everywhere. And look at this, FireAxe trying to time this correctly. Can he do it? No, wait, but the tremor is gonna keep it safe. And KitanaKahn in a position they don't wanna be now. Okay, and another grab says, get off me, Madam Bo. Gonna be trying to serve up drinks, not right here. And that's gonna be a full combo punish coming from KK. And this could be the beginning of the end. KitanaKahn continuing to run away with this. And let's look at it, let's look at it if he guesses right once. Ooh, that lag spike is interesting. However, we gotta keep going. No shimmy. And a nice grab, hang on a second. 24 seconds left, FireAxe, you've gotta go. Down one, into the tremor. KitanaKahn is just blocking. 17 seconds, what can he do? He's going up in there, he's going up in there. Okay, there's wait, no, he doesn't got it. And that's gonna do it. KitanaKahn with the reverse 3-0 over FireAxe. GG's to both players. KitanaKahn will be moving on. FireAxe, thank you so much for playing. However, that will do it for today. Chat, on to the next one. However, a huge congratulations to KitanaKahn for making that comeback. Either way, we still got some action heading your way, and you will see KK in just a little bit. On to the replay. Holy moly. By the way, Beer Drug, what's going on, my goat? How is your morning going? Or your afternoon, I should say. Chat, on to this next set, though. You do not want to miss this. Certified Vapor View is coming your direction. All right, with that result right now, it's going to be none other than KitanaKahn making that walk over FireAxe to the semifinals. Chat, coming up next, this is going to be DaNajm and Mouaz going at it. Game number 1 is coming your way. The invites have already been sent out. And chat, I want you to spend some time on those channel predictions, and then let's get it sent your way, and let's do this. And chat, excuse me for one quick second.
Geras. Johnny Cage. Motaro. Tremor. Motaro. Kung Lao. Temple of Kataravala.
All right, let's do it, guys. Let's make this happen, and let's see who's got the goods. DaNajm and Mouaz. Mouaz coming out of Rift, by the way, a very talented clan coming from Europe.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, DaNajm gonna try to instill his will. Let's see what kind of technology he's got to send our way. Mouaz, but him and that. Oh, by the way, this is interesting. Mouaz with the Kung Lao cameo. Let's see if DaNajm can run roughshod around this. All right, by the way, Sen Planetinos, what's going on? It was just FireAxe and KitanaKahn up first. Let's see it, though. Big grab, though, coming from Mouaz. He will not have the lead, at least not yet. And KitanaKahn saying, keep Cyrax unbanned. We have not rebanned her yet. We have not. Maybe one day I'll get pissed off and do it, but that is not today, at least not right now. All right, big grab again, and we are now sending him into the corner, and Mouaz starting to make this comeback. However, Motaro and Geras do have other plans at their disposal. Mouaz backdashing, though, the very long-reaching string. Nice. All right, 4-3. DaNajm not committing to anything. Big shadow kick coming from Mouaz. Mouaz is a punishing machine. However, can DaNajm get this? Can he tank this? Nice. All right, these two absolutely swinging here. And if you're just joining us, by the way, this is all. That snap is going to be immediately punished. Got to break away. DaNajm, though, still sitting in pretty territory. If he lands one hit, this is going to do it. However, Mouaz does have other plans. Big 4-3, the sunglasses, the flawless block. Wait a minute. There's no way. Okay, Mouaz still pressing flawless block again. The jump in, but the anti-air is going to do it.
I am.
And loading up that hype meter to end of the round is going to be none other than Mouaz. And these two, by the way, they have played a bunch. However, it's very rare we see them play in Vape's Fight Night. Let's see who can do it. The clone is out, but you know what? It's going to be getting obliterated immediately. Yo, big heat stroke saying, is this pre-recorded? Absolutely. And by the way, Various, good to see you as well. And Various is saying best Johnnies between him and Gambler. Now, I don't want to argue between those two, but however, they are two very talented Johnny players. Good heat stroke to see you in the building. Nice. All right, and it looks like Mouaz is starting to run away with this thing. This Johnny is no joke, but DaNajm gonna get a rare opening here. DaNajm is looking good, but wait, he needs a lot more life. The orbiting hat, though, we are seeing that new, and that is gonna do it. Game number 1 gonna come courtesy of Mouaz.
Bring it.
And Mouaz gonna get it done. Game number 1 is heading towards him. However, we still have a long road ahead of us. Let's send you to that replay, and let's see who's got the goods. What's going on, Nora? How you been? All right, chat, with this result right here, it's going to be up to DaNajm to see if he can make that comeback. DaNajm, one of the best Gerases you will see in Mortal Kombat 1, currently does have his hands full. Let's see if he can go get it done, and let's send it your way.
Geras. Johnny Cage. Motaro. Kung Lao. Cage Mansion.
You liking how Liu Kang rewrote your character?
All right, Chad, let's do it. Let's make it happen. This is going to be game number 2. Mouaz does have that lead. Let's see if he can maintain it again and again. A little bit of hometown territory is going to be for him. However, DaNajm, this is where he can do some of his best work. Getting grabbed right now, getting clipped. And DaNajm has got to settle in, man. He's got to make something happen. Going for the hourglass snap. Not ideal. Mouaz is going to try to track you down. And Mouaz is going absolutely insane at the moment. Jump-ins again, the 4-3-2, and there's the low hat. DaNajm cannot press a button. Mouaz is going for the gold. We know what this looks like. Nice, the low again, and a nice one coming back from Mouaz. These two are peppering each other. However, DaNajm is coming out on the receiving end of this, and that is going to be the round. Mouaz continuing to go off.
Round 2.
However, chat, it's a long way until this is going to be done. The orbiting hat on the loose. The plus frames, however, we're now going to be getting started. By the way, what's going on, Big Mate? Great to see you. Mouaz trying to keep him in that corner. 72 degrees will be the temperature inside this mansion. All right, Mouaz is mashing. We're kind of big fans of that, I'm not going to lie. Oh, throws it back in the corner. However, we do have escape from the corner technology around here. Motaro going to help complement that. Nice low, 4-3. Wait a minute, though. Another grab. All right, let's see it. He said, you looked at, I don't even know this is gonna do it though. This is gonna be the game. Mouaz needs just one more. He is on chip. Wait a minute, no, there's no way. That was such a goated read from DaNajm. Can he bring it back? This is gonna do a chunk of change. Mouaz, the look on your face when my goat is washed? Hang on a second. DaNajm, please, come on. Get in here, get it done. Mouaz is gonna have breaker though, that's gonna be a problem. Come on, get him, DaNajm, get him. The overhead into the Motaro. Can he do anything? The jump, oh, wait a minute. And that's gonna do it, Mouaz. A little bit of the late game theatrics coming from DaNajm. However, Mouaz with a 2-0 score, and DaNajm will have one more chance to see if he can get this right.
Johnny Cage wins.
And these two are scrapping right now, but Mouaz, man, he woke up with the energy today. However, though, that is going to be the result, a 2-0 score. And you know what? Let's see if DaNajm can answer back, though. He was starting to turn it up there. However, it was a little bit too late. That down one, even on block, was going to be enough. Let's get you back to it, and let's send it your way. And once again, a huge shout out to everybody here in the building. If anybody does want to donate to the winning player, you can do so right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys again for hanging out with us. And thank you so much for making these events what they are. On to game number 3. Let's roll.
The Great Hall.
What happens in your future is devastating.
And by the way, send Planetinos of Mirsam DJ in the building. I see Mouaz in the chat as well. Game number 3. Let's see if DaNajm can turn on those afterburners, and let's see if he can get started. Other than that, Kaizen and LateRock, if you two can add each other and then send me a WB invite on a King of the Hill, definitely would appreciate it. I'm sure you guys are way ahead of it already. All right, the Lao hat is going to be down yet again. Let's see what we got. DaNajm, though, going for a punish. Mouaz a little bit quicker on the draw. Got to break away from that one most certainly, but here comes DaNajm. He will now have the lead. Hey, by the way, Christianathon, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate the compliment, my man. Welcome to the channel. Nice, snapping him up in the air, the Thanos treatment, but this is going to hurt. It is going to be a solid whopper. Good. Hang on a second. And let's see if Mouaz can make it back, but that's gonna be the low. And that is going to be all she wrote. DaNajm finally getting on the board. Vape Coach Edition, it'll be called the Vape Coach Special. Hey, Private Pulse, that might not be a bad idea. Maybe we can do it. Call Ed Boon. He has not responded to all 18 of my emails, but maybe number 19 will be the attempt. However, let's keep this action going and let's keep it rolling. Nice low. And a 4-3 as well. Here comes Mouaz. And Mouaz is finally getting his bearings back straight again. DaNajm, 4-3, no good. The orbiting hat, don't press. And now Mouaz is running away with this thing. He could be on set point with one more hit. Can he get it done? And the 4-3 into the low hat. DaNajm pressing, but it's not going to be enough. This is now going to be Mouaz on the verge of a 3-0 sweep. By the way, Christianathon, what's going on? Thank you so much for that Pride Bomb. 2 on the board. Thank you so much, man. Those mean a ton to me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And thank you so much for that recent follow earlier. All right, though, let's see it. Can Mouaz get this done, or is it going to be DaNajm getting around on the board? Hourglass treatment. All right, more Kung Lao hats. Mouaz looked very prepared for this matchup. However, though, this is going to go one of 2 ways. Trying to get those big punishes, and he does. No, can't pick it up. 4-3. Oh, the orbiting hat. We have been seeing so much of that move. Got to break away, absolutely. Nice. All right, these two still absolutely swinging for those fences. Gets out of dodge. That Motaro going to be helping clean it up. And Mouaz going to take an outstanding lead. Into the corner we go. This is going to hurt. This is going to be a solid burger. Kaizen, thank you so much. Oh, calls it up, but wait a minute. Good defense from DaNajm. And DaNajm is going to make him pay the iron price. What's the setup from here? What do we got? Oh, he takes his turn back. What's the mix? He does not connect. And Mouaz, wait a minute though. What is gonna be the setup from here? Mouaz trying to backdash, not enough time. Mouaz, can he get this with one full combo? He might be able to get this done. And that's gonna, wait a minute, no it's not. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, wait a minute. Oh, 4 seconds, can DaNajm do this? And he does. And that's going to be the game. DaNajm with a 1-2 score. And 2-1 is what we got coming our way. DaNajm. Mouaz, my goat looking kind of washed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just playing. Either way, let's get to the next game. 2-1. Mouaz letting a little bit of that momentum slip. We just saw one reverse 3-0. Is it possible we get to see another? If DaNajm has it his way, we most certainly will. On to the next game. Let's see who's got it. Yeah, Kaizen, all technique goes out the window in that circumstance. I'm just gonna let you know. All right, 2-1 will be the score. It's gonna be none other than Mouaz and DaNajm. Riff is still in the lead. However, let's see what can happen from here. And chat, yeah, I need a, sometimes I gotta cool down after those crazy match enders. However, Mouaz gonna see if he can set the record straight here. Is he coming out with the tremor pick? We did not get to see. DaNajm and Mouaz, they're gonna be going head to head. Somebody's gotta press the X button right there. It's located at the bottom right of your controller, depending on what hit stick you are playing on. However, Mouaz, again, he's staring at the screen, wondering why he's not playing. You gotta press that X button.
The fight.
Oh, we got it. This is the ride.
Forget it.
Shout out to everybody in the building. This is only quarterfinal number 2, believe it or not. And these matches have been going the distance. Let's see if we can get one more. And Deflector saying X gonna give it to you. Better believe it. Mouaz starting off with a shadow kick. Will be getting a bar of meter for his troubles. DaNajm, some excellent spacing. However, Mouaz a little bit quick on the draw. Nice. DaNajm, good flawless blocks though coming from Mouaz. He knows this matchup. A lot of players do not know the Geras matchup. Mouaz has had to play this so many times. Good Motaro. Nice Motaro again. Spending all the meter. Mouaz getting kind of caught out in the neutral. DaNajm looking for that spacing, looking for that punish, but there's a beautiful grab coming from Mouaz. Krishana, thank you again so much for that Prime Bomb. Feel free to use all of those emotes. Nice low again. And let's see it though, the forward 3-2. And Mouaz with an outstanding lead. However, here comes DaNajm. Plus frames, and that's gonna be a full connection. Mouaz gonna break away. He knows what kind of damage that can most certainly lead to. And these two trying to track each other down. Big command grab, wait. What is gonna be the move from here? Motaro to keep everything safe. A nice command grab again, wait. Oh, Mouaz is pressing. You don't wanna, there's no way, there's no way. More Motaro, and another command grab. DaNajm in the lead. And that's gonna do it. DaNajm is only down by 1 round. Does he send this to a game 5? Holy moly. In chat, I think we're getting our money's worth today. Absolutely. Nice grab again. All right, let's see another overhead as well. DaNajm, though. Oh, we got to break away from that. He was going to get taken through the ringer. Nice. And everyone wants to see, oh, he did that way too quick. Yeah, and a little bit faster than expected, just like my love life. Either way, chat, focus on the match. 4-3, the low half. What's he got from here? No Motaro to call at his backside. All right, Chad, these two again swinging for the fences. And what's going on, your friends, friend? How you been? And Flowery, but what's going on? And Mouaz gonna go on set point. A dominant round from him. So I love the skin on Geras. He looks good. It looks good.
Fight.
He said, I'm over here big chillin', doing the same, man, except for doing a little bit of screaming. Just a lot of bit of screaming. And Mouaz, that height meter is activated. Guaranteed grab, essentially. You do not want to get that shin cracked anymore. However, DaNajm going to be getting out of dodge. That height meter is now gone. Nice. Oh. And he is going to be absolutely breaking away from this. Look at the spacing of both players. These two, very high level. DaNajm, by the way, the Coliseum champion. And Mouaz, he's had a couple wins as well. DaNajm trying to take that lead. What can he do from here? Good command grab by DaNajm. These command grabs might be why he wins. This might be enough, chat. Can DaNajm send this to a game 5? And I think we've got it. I think that's it, and that's gonna do it. DaNajm is sending us to a game number 5. Chat, we are getting spoiled with amazing sets today. And 2-2 is gonna be just what the doctor ordered. And don't go anywhere. This is gonna be the last one. Is it going to be Mouaz or is it going to be DaNajm? Will this be our second straight reverse 3-0? Either way, it will be our second straight game number 5. Fluid, great to see you in the house as well.
Geras, Johnny K, Dremmer, Motaro.
All right, let's do it, chat. This is going to be game number 5. I need to hear some noise. Let's make it happen. I see Big Beast in the chat. Everybody, make some noise with those emos. Game number 5 is here. And we are sending this bad boy your way. It is DaNajm, it is Mouaz, and now these two have won 2 apiece, and they have to settle it right here and right now. You better believe it. Big mate in the house. I see you might go DaNajm. Gonna be taking the lead right here and right now. Mouaz, this is a position he'd rather not be. This is the first time. Oh, wait a minute. A little bit of lag spikes, but we're gonna fight through it. Fluid, probably not. We'll see. We'll see how things look. But we will do one soon in the future. It's gonna be the high riser coming from none other than Mouaz. He's gonna be taking a small lead, a very small lead, but wait. DaNajm, can he get out of this corner? Nice. Still pressing. And you can see Mouaz trying to flawless block that or trying to backdash. Not quite able to do it. That snap is no good. However, that shadow kick gonna be nice. 4-3. Yeah, wanna get into that snap. He's a demon. He really did that. DaNajm is putting it on the line. Gonna be taking the lead. Mouaz gotta find a way to break. Here comes the clown. What is gonna be the mix? Mouaz, he avoids it kind of. He does have breaker. Mouaz sitting in actually a better position, sort of. But now using that meter, this could be close. Trying to go use for that snap again, the low, and another command grab from DaNajm. Which one of these two is gonna have the goods? This is super close, 25 seconds left. Neither player can break away. Somebody's gotta commit, somebody's gotta go for it. And the high riser's gonna get it. Mouaz gonna take the lead.
I am the one.
And Mouaz making this, man, making this comeback. Can he do this? Or does DaNajm send us to a final round of a final game? By the way, after this is gonna be Kaizen versus LateRock. Let's see who's gonna be bringing the goods in that international matchup. DaNajm trying to press, but Mouaz going high riser. And Mouaz is turning up right in front of our eyes, chat. Big Mouse, Blonde Bomber, and Flat Reaper, always a pleasure. How's everybody doing? Uh-oh, this is not looking good for DaNajm. Can Mouaz secure this? Or is it gonna be DaNajm or Mouaz? And that is gonna do it, chat. That is gonna be the set. Mouaz with a 3-2 over DaNajm. DaNajm, thank you so much for playing, man. However, Mouaz gonna make that happen and did not get reverse 3-0. But by the way, a super, super dope set. And thank you both so much for playing. However, again, that will be the result. This is now going to be us going to set number 3. But first, let me show you that replay brought to you by Mouaz. Let's go take a look. Let's go and let's roll. Holy moly, man. What a set. By the way, a big round of applause for both those guys. I know YouTube is going to love that. And I know you guys are loving it right now. On to the bracket. Let me show you guys exactly what it is we are working with. All right, with that result, it's going to be none other than Mouaz going to the semifinals. We will see them versus KitanaKahn in just a little bit. However, coming up next, this is going to be Kaizen versus LateRock. Let's send it your way. Let's do this damn thing, and let's go.
Havik, Reptile.
Okay, Kaizen, one of the best reptiles you will see on this planet Earth, taking on LateRock. He's kind of cool, too.
The Great Hall.
When Mileena's regime falls, you'll fall along with
All right, chat, game number 3 is coming. I'm sorry, set number 3 is coming your way. And let's see who's got the goods. Excuse me for one quick second.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we are back in the house. We are back in action, and it looks like Kaizen is already serving up with that baddie bow to go alongside it. Nice. Okay, the low again, and that's going to be a nice use of that overhead. However, it puts out the Movado Mine. These two absolutely putting hazards all over the place. Expect Madam Bo to be here early and often. Nice. And look at that whip punish coming from Kaizen. Kaizen gonna be lighting up this scoreboard right now, draining that health bar. By the way, a little bit of lag. Interesting to see. It must just be the server setting. We know what MK1 is all about. Nice. Oh, that's gonna hurt. No, it's not though. Wait a minute. Good. The flawless Bleezy though. Hang on a second. And we are still moving and we are still cruising, but hang on a second. It's gonna be all LateRock. He needs a lot of damage if he is going to make this comeback. Insane to see, insane to see. Oh, but the Giro is gonna be a punish. Do you spend it? Do you spend it? I think he's going to, and he will. LateRock looking to make the comeback with this Havik, and let's see how much this is gonna do. One more hit for either gentleman should be enough. Let's see what is gonna be the result of this round. Is Kaizen gonna let it slip? What has he got? Play the Movado! Oh, and the low's gonna catch him. A beautiful comeback coming from LateRock.
Round 2.
All right, these guys swinging. LateRock absolutely able to make some late game theatrics happen. And now Kaizen saying, I gotta bring that one back though. All right, blood balls again, and now we got stand threes all over the place. Batty Bo gonna be serving up some drinks. The stand three again. How many stand threes can you do in one combo? Nice. The stand three again. Wait a minute though. And by the way, chat, after this match, we do have DeadlyXRebel taking on Mist. You are not going to want to miss this action. Wait a minute, though. Here comes Big LateRock again. And by the way, G-Star cheering on Big Kaizen. You do love to see it. Kaizen's got to figure this out sooner rather than later. And again, that's going to be LateRock forcing Kaizen to break. And Blonde Bomber saying, I love this Reptile. Kaizen's a fan favorite. Ooh, that pink. What? Did I get kicked from the hill? Did I get kicked from the hill? I think I got kicked from the hill. That's unfortunate. All right, LateRock gonna be having that 1-0 lead, but even though we got disconnected last one, we do know that he did win the match. Kaizen gonna be coming back, seeing what they can do. Still coming out with that Madam Bo, I should say.
Cage Mansion.
You're a threat to all Outworlders. Only to those who hate freedom.
All right, let's do it though. LateRock taking on Big Kaizen.
Fight.
All right, stand three again. Nice. Pushing on through. And a nice low though coming from Kaizen, the gator roll. All right though, both these two gonna be absolutely swinging another low. The stand three again. Kaizen gonna be coming through, seeing what they can do here, and that's gonna be a beautiful Havik combo coming from LateRock. LateRock trying to cook here. Kaizen is gonna have to get in those DMs and make something happen. Another stand three. By the way, Chris Jonathan coming through, man. Big smile chip in the building, and everybody else, man. Always a pleasure to have each and every one of you here. Nice. I thought Low's gonna catch him. Kaizen is in some big, big trouble. Another blood ball to stand three again. Do you spend the fatal? I might agree with it. Go ahead and let it rip just like that. Gonna be breaking away with that meter. Rubber duckies in the background. Johnny's Mansion gonna be getting all destroyed. What do we got though? The low not gonna catch him. And this should be the round. This should be Kaizen absolutely taking it. All right, Kaizen finally getting some pep in their step right there. Madam Bo in the background to join us. And let's do this round at number 2. Stand three. Nice. The blood balls all over the place. And look at this, though. Here comes Big LateRock. And LateRock going to be tearing this one apart, trying to make this even here in game number 2. Nice. Good. And another one to go alongside it, though. But this is going to be us going aerial. And this is going to be a big, big punish. Kaizen needs a lot more damage if they want to bring this back. Okay, oh, that's a whippopotamus all the way from downtown. And Kaizen coming on strong. However, LateRock going to be breaking away. Blood balls again. Stand three, though. What is LateRock going to do? What is the move from here? LateRock might need to go with that grab for once. He might need to let it rip. Not going mixy mix on that one. Overhead. No, that's not going to catch. And we are absolutely swinging LateRock. This could be close. Is this going to be enough? No, we got to break away. Kaizen saying I will not be eating any more damage to the gator roll, by the way. Good. Overhead with that Batty Bo. Hang on. Kaizen needs one more hit. Can they get one more hit? Neither player can break away. Kaizen looking for everything under the sun, but that is going to do it. That is going to be Kaizen now with a 1-1 score. Tearing out the guts as well.
Two faces.
Brutality.
All right, Kaizen getting up on that board. 1-1 will be the score. Let's go take a look at that replay if we can. Intervision in the chat joining us as well. Loving the action. By the way, LateRock now getting put on the back foot a little bit. Keep in mind, he does play other characters, but I do believe his Havik is going to be his strongest. On to the next game. Let's send it your way. Game number 3. All right, LateRock and Big Kaizen coming up on the board. Game number 3 is coming your way.
Reptile. Madam Bo. Mavada. Wu Shi Academy.
You're a threat to all Outworlders. Only to those
All right,
who
Kaizen,
hate
though, with a
freedom.
little bit of momentum, LateRock will be trying to steal that right back. And by the way, Mist and DeadlyXRebel, make sure you guys are good to go. Coming up next. By the way, if anybody does want to support the winning players of this event, help ensure we can do these events every single day, you can donate right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Thank you guys again so much for your support, and thank you so much for simply being here. It does make the events what they are. All right, jump ins again, but wait a minute, though. Here's going to be Big Kaizen with a strong lead. That Movado mine going to be getting caught up, and now it's LateRock who is going through it. Nice. All right, jump ins again, but we got to break away from that. You better believe it. And both these two are absolutely swinging. Nice low again. Overhead chop. And another overhead chop. And that is going to be the round. That is going to be Kaizen on the verge of taking a 2-1 lead.
Fight.
These two, man, they do not want to let it slip, man. They want to get this done right here and now. Back three. No good. Trying to get that shimmy again, but LateRock is just holding the block button. Nice. All right, blood balls all over the place again and again. These two going yard on this bad boy. And Kaizen again is serving up. And it seems like they have a bit of a download on LateRock. However, LateRock gonna answer right back with that pressure. You better believe it. And by the way, we are almost at an hour streamed right now. These guys continuing to go all kinds of crazy. What's going on, Big Perky? Shout outs to you, shout outs to CGF, and shout outs to everybody supporting the event. And again, hang on a second though. Nice low. Down one. Kaizen got to work their way into this corner. He's got to work it out just a little bit. But LateRock not going to give you the opportunity. Going to absolutely smash you with that low. Nice. Good. And Kaizen, though, what can they do? Nice overhead shot. Oh, it's not going to be enough to kill, but the low most certainly will. Send Planetinos. I still see you in the building. I see everybody here hanging out. On to the last round of game number 3. Who's got the goods? Puts that cigarette out right in your dome nugget. Nice low, though, on Wake Up. Coming for LateRock. Smashes it down again, and now this is going to be a huge, huge problem. All right, though, still coming through are going to be both players. LateRock with a tremendous lead. Can Kaizen bring it back? Nice. Nice low to go alongside the stand 3 action as well. And we are now going airborne. Kaizen, what do you got to do from here? You cannot get hit again. Even that overhead smash, that tomahawk. Do you spin the fatal now? Spend it. However, LateRock not going to give you the opportunity to. Nice stand 3 again. Kaizen, one of the best reptiles in all of MK1, and that is going to be the game. The acid ball absolutely crushing him. And that is going to do it. A 2-1 score coming for Big Kaizen just like that. He said, this is the channel to watch when I vaped. Absolutely, man. Hey, welcome to Vape's Fight Night. That will be a 2-1 score coming from Kaizen just like that. All right, let's do it, chat. That is going to be a 2-1 lead for Kaizen. Can LateRock send this to our 3rd Game 5 of the night? You know we'd love to see it, man. You know it. When was the last time we got 3 Game 5s in a row? I cannot even think. Either way, let's see if we can do it right now. On to the next game, and let's see what LateRock has planned for us.
Havik, Reptile, Movado, Madam Bo.
All right, let's do this, chat. Let's do this. It's going to be a 2-1 score.
You must rise up.
And Kaizen looking to put the afterburners on this bad boy.
A mystery.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, here we go. A little bit of Lagapotamus coming through here early on. However, Kaizen, though, going to be returning with the low boots. More acid balls. That in the neutral will absolutely catch you. The stand 3, big pickup from Kaizen. Not able to convert, though. Nice. And Spout Jimmy at Lagapotamus. It's kind of the servers today. It's been happening for all the regions, even the ones that are basically... Oh, wait a minute, though. Here comes LateRock absolutely smashing Kaizen. And smashing him right back down. We are now going aerial. All right, blood balls again. However, this is going to be Kaizen throwing him into the corner. Nice. 1-1. The 1-1-4. And look at this. We're going with a big pickup, though. LateRock says enough is going to be enough. The stand 3, the low. And now Kaizen trying to dodge, dip, dive, and dodge into those DMs. Good. And another grab coming from none other than LateRock. This is going to be him with a significant lead. A swagnificent lead, I should say so myself. One more, and that is going to be it. Kaizen is going to have to get up in there. Wait a minute, though. Here comes Kaizen. Do you spend it? I think you might have to. Wait a minute, though. Dread's go set up. LateRock, you gotta be right. Oh, one more connection from either player and this is gonna do it. Kaizen's reeling this back in. Jump in. Right, acid balls again, and look at the projectile. There's 10 seconds left. Somebody's got to make a move. The big boot from LateRock. And the stand 3. Wait a minute, though. Kaizen's in trouble. And he tried the flawless block, and there was not enough time. That was a scramble to the finish.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, chat, we see exactly what is going to be coming here today. By the way, Makoto, what's going on, my brother? I see you doing your events as well. They look amazing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. Going up in the air is going to be none other than Kaizen, and look at this damage. We are smashing him right back down. Overhead. 1-1. Okay. And neither of these players wants to commit to any string fully. At the back 3, the shimmy neutron coming from Kaizen. Holy moly, chat. Just like this, though, these two are laying it on, but it's going to be Kaizen with a dominant round. Kaizen will be on set point.
Final round. Fight.
All right, let's keep this going. And a nice overhead chop again, but wait a minute, though. This is going to be big. LateRock. LateRock, he's going to have something to say here. Can he get us to that game 5? I think me and all 100+ people are cheering it on. If you're watching on YouTube, I know you want to see this game 5. Let's see if he can do it. All right, though, trying to get up in those DMs, the stand 3. Kaizen has been able to get those shimmies pretty often. However, LateRock's defense has held up as of late. Rock. It's a stupid fucking joke, but LateRock again with a tremendous lead. Can he finish this right here and now? Can he get one more hit? This is not gonna kill. But the Movado afterwards, Mike Kaizen is in big trouble, and Chad, we are going to our 3rd game 5 of the night. Holy moly, and all I gotta say is this is gonna be some of the most insane sets you will get the pleasure of watching, Chad. Game number 5 coming our way, and let's go take a look at that replay. Replay, we played. This is going to a game 5 anyway. Chat, this is going to be the crescendo of this set. By the way, coming up after this is going to be DeadlyxRebel taking on Big Mist. Put your hands together. Let's go to it and let's send it your way.
Reptile. Havik. Madam Bo.
All right, let's do it. LateRock versus Big Kaizen. This is going to do it. This is going to be game number 5. One will fall, one will be advancing to the semifinals. And by the way, we are getting spoiled with the quality of matches today. These have been absolute bangers. Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
And let's see who's got the goods. The stand 3 is coming through all over the place. Nice. All right, overhead chops again, the low. All right, keeping it going, keeping it rocking, and keeping it rolling. However, the big gator roll to go alongside it. Nice, the blood ball again. Down 1. LateRock officially in the lead at least a little bit. Life lead is kind of negligible. Hang on, I'm tripping. And another one. This is going to be LateRock starting to kind of take over here. Let's see what Kaizen can do. Can Kaizen get up in there? LateRock throwing all the projectiles everywhere. LateRock, by the way, coming out of Sin, a very talented player. You got to say the same about Kaizen. Coming out of CGF. Oh, the lag spike, and that's going to be a full hang on. Both these players kind of getting cucked by the lag. What's going to be the move? Big flawless block from Kaizen. Back 3, no good. Kaizen is down by a little bit, but cannot afford to be down by a lot. Beautiful duck from Kaizen, known for the duckopotamuses early and often. Gonna be going full invisible. Madam Bo there to serve up some more drinks. What do we got from here? The red chop is not gonna be good. Trying to cover it, and LateRock is in big trouble. Nice, flawless block again. What do we got? Okay, going 1-1-4, stand 3, and these two. The acid ball, if any of these two connect, this could be it. Gotta break away, most certainly do. 7 seconds, somebody's gotta come in, somebody's gotta go. Look at Kaizen just backing up. Wait, who has the lead? Who has the lead? And that's going to be Kaizen. He was able to stay away, just throw projectiles, and that is gonna do it. And this is gonna be the closest game of the night. This is must-see TV. North America and Europe are going at it. They are absolutely swinging. Jump ins again. What is this gonna lead to? Big smash back down coming from LateRock. Kaizen's on set point here. Oh yeah, Christian, I gotta agree with you 100%. These players are absolutely going for it. And you see LateRock risking it to get the biscuit. Yo, what's up, Crunchy? And this is Kaizen now. They are gonna bring this back into orbit. How much damage are we looking at? Going for another back 3. overhead again. Nice down one. And another one to go with it. Oh, this is gonna, no, he drops it. No, no, no. Oh, the duck and the down two cancel. That was so cheeky coming from Big Kaizen. A 3-2 score and another instant classic LateRock. Thank you so much for playing. I think I speak for all 120 people here when I say thank you so much for coming through and showing off, man. Kaizen, congratulations. That will be the end of the set. Let's take you to the replay. Chat, the players have been absolutely going at it today, man, and I don't know what's gotten into them, but all I gotta tell you is we got another match coming our way in in round number 1. This is going to be, let me actually show you real quick if we can. Coming up to center plate is going to, first of all, it's going to be none other than Kaizen moving on to the semifinals. Chat, moving on, is gonna be coming through Mist, taking on DeadlyXRebel. And I think the invites have already been sent out. DeadlyXRebel, by the way, making his debut here in Vape's Fight Night, and we decided to give him Mist as the warm welcome. I got you, Mist. I'm on our way. We are sending it your way, chat. Make those channel predictions provided by the South Bouse, and we will see you soon. Just Charles, thank you so much for the follow, and let's get to it. Oh.
HomeLander. Omni-Man.
All right, let's do it, chat. This is gonna be game number 1, Mist, formerly of KGE, DeadlyXRebel.
Madam Bo.
Formerly out of nowhere. This is going to be game number 1. Let's see what we got. DeadlyXRebel, by the way, he's been watching our events lately saying, let me get my Omni-Man up in here and let me see what it can do. By the way, the winner of this will be taking on Kaizen. If you win against North America, you immediately get headed over to the EU region and see what you can do over there. Crunchy, hey man, we'll see. Maybe we can get you on. I'd love to. However, Mist, gonna be one of the goated HomeLanders, one of the best HomeLanders in the world. I've seen a lot of people say that. However, though, the superhero is gonna be paying us some homage, and here comes DeadlyXRebel. Gonna be making Mist go through it. This Omni-Man is not playing around. By the way, Omni-Man and Madam Bo is something to behold. You don't see it too often. Beautiful jump coming out of Big Deadly. And DeadlyXRebel gonna be laying it on. I don't know who this matchup is bad for, but you know what? It is not bad for the viewers. We are loving this. The jump in again. Nice. Forward 1-2 again, and DeadlyXRebel is coming through. Nice low. Nice, another one missed. Can he make his way back into this? Okay, big thunderclap using those tatas. Down one again. Forward 1-2. And Rebel right now is in a very good position. Mist is in trouble. Good. Let's see who's gonna be taking this one out. All right, and the hook goes for the low. Mist can bring this back with one more hit. Let's see if he can do it. DeadlyXRebel, he is just stalling for time, maybe stalling for meter, maybe waiting for Madam Bo to come back. And let's see who's got the goods here in Vape's Fight Night. Who is gonna be coming through and making it happen? Who jumps, but he gets clapped. Is this gonna do it? And it is. That's gonna be Mist with the comeback of all comebacks, just like that.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Chad, let's get this party started in this battle of superheroes. That was insane. Rebel tried to jump the command grab or the overhead, or he tried to drop something. But now this is Mist World, and you're just living in it. Jump in again, and that's going to be a huge punish coming out of DeadlyXRebel. This should be enough to take the lead. Don't go anywhere. These two titans absolutely swinging. Yeah, Kaizen, anti-heroes, villains, whatever you want to call them, they got capes. Nice. And Mist gonna retake that lead, man. Mist, his HomeLander, may be second to none. Holy moly, calls out the Madam Bo. Tries to go for the forbidden string. Nice thunderclap. Can he use those tatas anymore? And the low to go with it, though. That's gonna be a nice combo. That might be it. Mist gotta break, you better believe it. DeadlyXRebel, we've never had him on stream. However, though, he is going to be making his debut first. In front of him is going to be one of the best HomeLanders you will see. And oh, the whiff-opotamus! Rebel got to break himself. Which one of these two is going to spend it? It's not going to hit him. That is going to be game number 1, Mist. That is going to be one way to get ahead, a 1-0 lead. Coming from Mist.
Fatality. HomeLander.
Holy moly, donut shop chat. All I gotta say is these guys have been absolutely going crazy. And you know what? I'm ready for another game 5. Let's see if Rebel can pull this one back into orbit, and let's see what he's got. Oh, Osmos, it didn't give you me the notification? Either way, thank you so much. Your vape should be turning a different color on us, by the way. Should be turning silver. And by the way, No Hank, what's going on, brother? Welcome in, Osboss. Thank you so much for another sub to the channel, man. Absolutely helping keeping us going. And these hard times of MK1, as the game kind of winds down a little bit, we still have to go live every day. We still got to make sure we're keeping the tournament scene active.
Brick, and I loathe you.
All right, though. Let's see it. By the way, we're almost crushing that sub goal. Thank you guys again. Osboss, yeah, it goes to silver after bronze. It should be. However, let's see what we got. Let's see which one of these two is going to be coming through. It is going to be all DeadlyXRebel taking it to miss to start us off. Nice. Down one again. The overhead and miss. Going to be breaking the neck. Throwing that overhead. Fair to go with it. Nice. He said, I got you in 6 hours since Planetinos. Let's go. Nice. Using those tatas to get up in there. Nice, Madam Bo. You'll love to see it. I love that mix from Rebel, man. Using Bo to their advantage. Actually, a bit of a drop there. Or is he going for a reset? Thunderclap's going to be money. Nice. And another grab, chat. This is going to be looking all kinds of tough. Coming from Mist. Oh, the mix again. Miss, he cannot afford to get hit once. DeadlyXRebel, he's got to get his ducks in a row. Cannot afford to let this slip because I guarantee Farah is on the way. You do not want to get hit. Nice. And look at this, DeadlyXRebel saying, you got to come to me, good sir. All right, jumping's all over the place. And this is a game of tag if I've ever seen one. Rebel is just trying to avoid. Nice, forward 1-2. The low's gonna catch him. And that's gonna be the round. A very, very good round coming from Big Rebel.
Round 2. Fight.
And Just Charles says, is HomeLander just impenetrable for Omni? I'm not very much sure, man. I'm not very much sure. HomeLander, I do know a couple players say he has a weakness, although I do still think he is one of the best in the game. However, now DeadlyXRebel's Omni-Man, making him look a little bit mortal. Good stuff again and again. However, we got to take off and we got to get out of there. Another punish. DeadlyXRebel, man, his fundamentals coming through, really starting to shine. And this could be a 1-1 before we know it. DeadlyXRebel on the verge. Thunderclap, though, it's going to be a punish. And DeadlyXRebel now is going to be eating some damage on the right side of the screen. Good low, not able to pick it up. Forward 1-2, and this is going to do it, chat. This is going to be DeadlyXRebel with a 1-1 score. We are all knotted up. Holy moly, and just like that, DeadlyXRebel saying, I might be down 1, but we're going to be a little bit even, chat. This will be now a 1-2 between these two players. Let's get it sent your way, and let's go to that replay. Oh, Rebel's playing real good right now. However, Mist, he sometimes will kind of take a game off here and there just to kind of reset himself. Let's see if that is what this is going to be, and let's send it back your direction. On to game number 3, this 1-2. And chat, I got a feeling we might get another game 5. Let's go and let's roll.
HomeLander. Omni-Man. Farah. Madam.
All right, let's do it. Let's make it happen. It's Rebel, it's Mist, and these two are coming out swinging. Yo, Big Dave, we're doing amazing, brother. We're just having a great night. And by the way, Dave, we've had game 5s every single set. We've already been live an hour and 10 minutes, and this is still us on round number 1. Can you believe it? All right, though, Madam Bo again serving up those drinks on the job. Never ideal. However, that Thunderclap going to be taking care of business, and I'm loving the way Rebel is spacing this Mist. Is going to have to get up in there. He's going to have to make something happen. Nice big catch out of the air for Mist. That Farah not far behind. It's all good, Dave. Hopefully you're doing well, brother. And hopefully we can give you a bit of a distraction, at least for a little while. Nothing but love, Big Dave. Nice, good low coming from the Madam Bo. Mist has got to start calling that out, chat. He's been getting cracked by that left, right, and center field, and Madam Bo back on the board as well. Good grab from Rebel. And Rebel smashing him back down. Can he take this? Mist not giving up just like that, though. He will be breaking that neck and going into the fair. 9 out of 10 proctologists are not going to recommend that. Here comes Mist with a big lead. Down 1, forward 1-2. And here comes it again. What's he got? Nice low. Mist is pressing. And an overhead. Well, wait. Rebel still believes. And he catches him right out of the air. Beautiful call out coming from Big Mist.
Round 2.
All right, Chad, let's do the damn thing. By the way, we are on track for a 2-hour stream courtesy of all these game 5s. And you know what, Chad? We might just get one more. However, we got to see it before we say it. And this is now going to be Mist. He is teeing off on Rebel, trying to go for that armored wake up. Not able to do it with Madam Bo. Wait. Oh, but he overextended himself. Did a big miss. And that is going to hurt. That is most certainly going to hurt. Okay. Nice forward 1-2 again. The big bottle's on the loose. And here comes Rebel. Rebel does not look like he is dropping these, trying to say, I'm the best Omni-Man here in Vape's fight. Now, he might have a case to prove it. Nice, but does he spin the fatal? Spin it. And miss, I think he's gonna let it loose at least to get him off that meter, and he will. What do we got? Nobody catches him! That meter is gone. Neither player has it. Overhead is gonna be good, and that's gonna be Rebel. Holy moly, DeadlyRebel able to hold on. These matches have been the closest we have ever seen in tournament action. These players are playing like there's $1 billion on the line. Nice. Good stuff again. And here continues Rebel with a gigantic life lead. Oh, the pain and gain him is gonna crack him. This is gonna do a chunk, chat. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna be big damage. Nice. All right, though, we are still continuing. By the way, Blood Bomber, we have not seen you too easy today. I'm sure he's lurking, man. He's doing team stuff in the background. Nice, we're running low on oxygen, but we do have high combo damage, and that is gonna do it. Bottle straight to your nexicle, and that is now gonna be DeadlyRebel on a 2-1 lead just like that.
Brutality. Omni-Man wins.
And holy moly, chat. All right, a 2-1 score just like that. These two are going at it, but I have a feeling Mist is going to be sending us to one last game 5, and you know what? I'd love to see it. Ankle Tony, what's up, my goat? How has your morning or afternoon been, my brother? All right, chat, we know the stakes. This is going to be DeadlyRebel. He needs to win one more. Mist would need to win 2. Can we get that second game 5? Daffy, my brother, talk to me. How's everything going?
Omni-Man.
By the way, KitanaKahn and Mouaz, make sure those invites are going to be sent out for the semifinals. Make sure you're ready.
Spunk for an old man. I like that.
Well, you're a cocky prick, and I loathe you.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do it. Let's make it happen. It's Mist. It's DeadlyRebel. And how we are going airborne is Mist saying, you know what? I got a little bit of pep in my step. Let me see if I can get this. Nice. Below again, and wait to go. Going mixy mix. Rebel not falling for too much of it. The Madam Bow again rearing its ugly head. They'll throw us airborne. We're going big Rebel airlines. The flight is fully booked. Nice. And Mist right now, he is stuck in the corner. Rebel is just letting him out, saying, you know what? You gotta come to me. Mist is saying more. I'm more than willing to oblige that. No punish. The Madam Bow, a bit of a trade, but it's still gonna be Mist. Clapping the eardrums, giving him the ex-girlfriend treatment. We do love to see it. Send Planetino's Big Crunchy. I see you guys. And now Mist is rolling away with this. One more hit. We'll do it, and that's going to be the round. And chat, one more round from Mist, and that would be 4 game 5s in a row. We have never had that happen. Ever. In the history of ever. I just checked the history books, and they said we've never had it. All right, let's go. Rebel still serving up those drinks on the job. Madam Bow, by the way, does appear to be the cameo of choice here in Vape's Fight Night, at least for today. Good low again, and this is going to be all Mist. He is rolling. Good stuff. He said Mouaz be DaNajm. Yes, in a game 5. Very close stuff. Mist continuing to tee off on Rebel, though. Starting to pour it on. Good stuff, and this is going to be us going up to the sky. And this is going to hurt. This is going to be big damage coming from Rebel. Can Mist bring this back? Does he have the goods? Does he have the technology? And that's gonna be all Rebel. He is gonna go to set point. And chat, I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
Fight.
All right, what do we got from here? Laser beams all over the place, though. The overhead not gonna be any good. The down 1. And a nice big boot to the solar plex. Here comes Mist. Mist, can he fulfill the prophecy? Can he give us 4 out of 4 game 5s? Everybody cheer on Mist. I wanna see it. However, though, Rebel saying, I don't care what you want, babe. I want to end this right now. Nice. Good. All right, keeping those frames mighty active, though. It looks like between both players, the low gonna connect. Chat, I think it's happening. It looks like it's trending that direction. And Mist is gonna be going to one more hit. And that is gonna do it, chat. 4 out of 4. Game number 5s. This has been the blessed stream. This has been the one we get the most content out of in chat. I need to hear you guys. I cannot hear Vape's Fight Night here. Make some noise. One more. Game 5 to treat us in quarterfinals. And to put this into perspective, chat, we'd usually be getting done with semifinal number 2 by now. This has been 4 game 5s. Holy moly, chat. Let's send us our way and let's do the damn thing. Let's see who's got the goods. Let's see who's gonna be moving on to the semifinals. DaNajm. It was Kaizen who won the last one.
You're used to scary
In a game 5 as well.
Not me.
Last set was game 5, right? I'm not tripping, chat. It was game 5.
Round 1.
All right, let's do it. Let's send it your way and let's see if it's gonna be Mist. Let's see if it's gonna be Rebel. We're doing a little bit of bagging. We're big fans of that. I love the CGF emote, Dave. Yeah, no, yeah. That's our team. We're going to be doing tryouts relatively soon. And by the way, we will be announcing a new player today from North America, an Omega Sweat. You are not going to want to miss that. Be sure to stay on Twitter. Another big punish from Mist. Mist officially in the lead. Rebel in some solid trouble. Oh, no. Mist is going to be on the verge right here. He's looking good. Got to break away from that, most certainly. You better believe it. And now this is going to hurt. This is going to be Mist with a dominant round. See, we need a seniors for us. You might be right, Dave. You might be right. By the way, if anybody does want to donate to the winner of this event, you can most certainly do it right here. Help keep these events going every single day. We love this community, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Nice grab again. Big DJ's in the house. What's going on, my brother? But the question is, can we get that last round of that final game? Okay. All right, though, no punish, though, and that's going to be all Mist. Mist going to be breaking the neck, slamming him right back down. This is going to be doing some heavy damage. Mist is on the verge. One more hit, and this could be close. Good low. Mist trying not to overextend himself. Neither is going to be Rebel. What do we got here? Oh, the low catches out. And Rebel still has those tactics, those Madam Bo strategies we are seeing. Okay, avoids the laser beam. He has not been getting hit by those. Wait a minute. This should be all tied up except for Mist. Gonna be spending that breaker. Keep in mind, Rebel will have one as well. Rebel gets hit now. He's got to break away. Rebel will have it. He's got to break. There it is. If he gets hit one more, what's going on? You too easy. You too easy. Some of the best sets all day, by the way. Oh, he catches them. Can he convert? No. And that is gonna, no, he drops it. And that is going to do it. A super unfortunate circumstance coming for DeadlyxRebel is going to send Mist to the semifinals. Rebel, thank you so much for, I'm sorry, the score is wrong, but thank you so much for playing Rebel. That will be a 3-2 score coming out of Mist, and GG's to both players. What a banger of a matchup. Holy moly, Rebel, we definitely hope to see you again. Thank you so much for entertaining us, and thank you so much for playing. I think I speak for all 130 people here when I say we want to see that again. Chat, 4 game number 5s in the first round. This is an amazing community. This is an amazing player base. We love you guys, and let's get you to that bracket. It is now time for the semifinals. The only way to even it out would be to get some 3-0s. Either way, that is going to be none other than Mist. He will be going semifinal bound and down. Chat, coming up next, this is going to be semifinal number 1. KitanaKahn taking on Mouaz. This is the Middle East versus Europe. Let's see who's going to be bringing the goods today, and let's do it. By the way, North America has 1 player left. It is Europe, Middle East, and North America. Chat, let's send it your way.
Cyrax.
All right, here comes Mouaz. Is he coming out with the Broke 1000? What does he have planned? No, he's coming out with the Johnny. KitanaKahn coming out with tried and true Cyrax. RFT versus Big Riff. Europe versus the Middle East, and it's going down right now.
I can't. Oh, that was funny.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do this. Let's make it happen. It's KitanaKahn. It's Mouaz, the best Johnny Cage in the world, taking on one of the better Cyraxes you will see on the EU side of things. And let's get ready to rumble. Nice. All right, neither of these two trying to open each other up, though. Keep in mind, Mouaz can do so much more damage than KK can. However, it's death by 1,000 cuts when it comes to this Cyrax, and this character has been running all over the meta since we've seen Sonic Fox and Foxy Grandpa destroying the competition with him. Although I do think Foxy Grandpa was the first to start it. Chat, can anybody correct me on that? Either way, though, Mouaz does have the lead at KitanaKahn, trying not to get mixed, but look at all this pressure. The down 1. And let's see it, though. The overhead, that's not going to land. The low's going to be good. And Crizzy PR with the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. And that is going to be the round. Mouaz with a dominating round.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, guys, we are only 1 follow away from that 4,800 goal. If you are staring at the channel, if you've never followed, consider doing so. It most certainly does help us out. KitanaKahn, though, going to be going mixy mix on us. Bomb Squad is on the loose. And by the way, this could be another game 5. Can we get 7 for 7? That would be the most insane tournament ever. Beautiful stuff. Nice. All right, bombs are on the loose. By the way, Jarvon, thank you so much for the follow. I think we hit it. There it is, man. 48 on the board. Thank you so much to this community. We love you guys, man. We need to celebrate. We really do. 4,800 cool people and DJ. However, here comes Mouaz, though. He's saying, babe, you can celebrate. I still gotta go. So follow the Go Vape Lad. Thank you so much, Big Dave, man. Hope you're feeling better, by the way. And Wilson's house, thank you so much for the follow. Mouaz, he's gonna spin it and it's gonna hit. and an insane amount of damage we are seeing right in front of us. However, is this gonna be enough to take the lead? It does make you wonder. Let's see it though, let's see it though. Wait, the low again. Nice, good. And a nice down one to go alongside the beautiful grab. And this is gonna be all KitanaKahn. That is gonna be the round. Do they need to spend the fatal? I don't believe they do. And by the way, that sounds Bounce is gonna be dropping the 10 on us. W community, W sauce, thank you so much.
Fight.
Holy moly, Sauce, you gotta tell me before you do stuff like that. Giving everybody, basically everybody, a sub to the channel. And by the way, gifting Ninja Killer a sub to the channel as well. I see that. Thank you so much, by the way. Also, I saw that as well. Insane. However, let's see what we got. Let's see what the action is gonna lead to currently. It is going to be Mouaz in the lead. And Osboss, truly, I do mean this. Thank you so much, man, for helping keeping these events going every single day. If you do have those Osboss emotes, be sure to spend them. We love you, Os. All right, though, but KitanaKahn gonna be trying to make that back, though. Let's see it. By the way, 13 on the day. W community through and through. This is Vape's Fight Night, where you will see some of the best action, and DJ try to put it on the line. Okay. All right, though, KitanaKahn trying to go Dunkaroos. Overhead, nice, 2-1. Oh, ho, ho. He catches him out of it. Mouaz will literally not stop pressing. And this is gonna be the final gambit here for KitanaKahn. They've gotta make the right read. But they might have something, they might have something. Wait. Oh, but that's gonna do it. That's going to be a 1-0 score coming for Rift's own Mouaz. It's a good thing I love you back, Oz. Hey, man, nothing but love, man, nothing but love to this amazing community. Now, we gotta go take a look at that replay, and we gotta see who is gonna be able to get this done moving forward. Holy moly, Chad. And all I gotta say is W community, W player base, but now we gotta make sure that we lock in right now, because this is semifinal number 1. All right, Chad, on to the next game. Let's see who is gonna be coming through, and let's see who's gonna be taking this win.
Cyrax. Johnny.
All right, here we go. KitanaKahn still coming out with that big low racks. Has not seen them on the Sindel at all. Even in Game 5 scenarios, this player is going to be going with it the entire way through. By the way, coming up next in semifinal number 2 will be Kaizen versus Mist. That is going to be what the kids call cinema. Do not want to miss that. Let's get you back to the action, and let's send it your way. Already KitanaKahn started off with a tremendous amount of damage. Matt's Finger, we've never actually seen him in the channel. Perhaps he is lurking. I don't know how it decides who to give subs to, Osboss. I don't know, maybe they've heard of the channel before. However, though, we gotta keep rolling and we gotta keep going. Here comes KitanaKahn with an outstanding lead. And who said Cyrax couldn't be entertaining? Besides basically everybody. Nice. All right, Mouaz, though, gonna be trying to bring this back into orbit. Let's see if he can clean this up. Let's see what he's got. Nice, down 1, the low, and the forward 3 to go aerial. No, doesn't go aerial. I'm sorry, chat. I'm washed, I'm tripping. My commentating skills are certified ass. And here comes KitanaKahn throwing the goop on ya. This is not gonna be benefiting you. This is gonna do a chunk. Chris Jonathan saying, let's go. I most certainly have got to agree. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Overhead, no good. KitanaKahn needs one more hit. The chip damage. Goes high riser. Oh, the fake tremor, but he calls it out. And that is going to be the round. KitanaKahn finally getting on the board, finally getting started.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Chad, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make this happen, and let's find out who is going to be going to grand finals. The 2-on-2. Mouaz is answering back like a man on a mission. Yeah, Perky, me neither. I see him in a couple other chats. Do not see him here, though. However, here comes KitanaKahn laying the goop on ya. This is not what 9 out of 10 orthodontists are going to recommend, is you get hit with bombs and all kinds of nets. Okay. All right, Mouaz again going 2-on-2 on us, and this is going to give him the lead. Jump-ins again. Nice. Overhead smash, and this is Mouaz starting to pull away. Mouaz is going from pillar to post. Domination that round. If he gets you in the corner, you are not going to be doing okay. That's going to be Mouaz.
Round. Fight.
All right, Chad, let's see who's got the goods in this circumstance. It is now going to be KitanaKahn with the lead. Can they continue to pepper Mouaz like this? All right. And Mouaz trying to dodge, dip, dive, and Mouaz trying to get up in there. Nice pickup, however, KitanaKahn says enough is enough. That hype meter would not have been good. Trying to rattle KitanaKahn's brain. Look at the movement out of these two, trying to get that punish. Mouaz, his movement is so quickness. Good. And look at the movement. KitanaKahn doesn't care, though. KitanaKahn still coming on through. Good stuff. However, the bomb squad is on the loose, and this is going to be all trouble for Big Mouaz. Nice damage coming from KK. This should be enough to wrap it up, I would think. I think he's dead. If I was a betting man, which I am, that is going to do it. KitanaKahn on a 1-1 score. This Cyrax continuing to leave their mark here in Vape's Fight Night just like that. And Chad, just to put this in perspective, how goated the matches have been today. Normally at this time, we'd be in grand finals. However, the players have delivered again and again. And going on to the next match, let's see who's got the goods. By the way, Social, great to see you. KitanaKahn finding their bearings, getting their ducks in a row, and sending us to a game number 3 all tied up. Let's do this damn thing. Let's make it happen. It's KK, it's Mouaz, and it's going down right here and right now.
Johnny K, Madam Bo.
Oh, this stream's hitting 2 hours, man, for the first time today. For the first time this week, one of these streams is hitting 2 hours. You do love to see it. KK and Mouaz, though, they are going to be locking horns here. Let's see who's going to be bringing it, and let's see who's taking the lead.
Round 1, fight.
And Kaizen, yeah, we're supposed to be doing another event today. My brain is cooked, Chad, but you know what? I'll do it for the good people. We should be going live around 9 p.m. Eastern time with another one of these, but only on the North American side of things. We should see some good players in there as well, and I think even Sunio's even signed up. Here comes Mouaz, though, trying to retake that lead. KitanaKahn, their defense has been stellar. Nice. Oh, can they get that? No, they can't with the bomb. Gonna be on the loose. Oh, he can't move. That is the beauty. Oh, it's caught! Mouaz, this is a literal minefield. How can he beat this? Nice. Oh, KitanaKahn is pulling away. Mouaz is in trouble. And KitanaKahn continuing to lay this on the line. Beautiful grab, to say the least. And that is going to be the round. KitanaKahn officially in the lead.
Round 2, fight.
All right, let's keep the action going. Let's keep it rolling. I'm not making fun of me. The shit you say is hilarious. Wait, what did I say? For the first time today? Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know, Oz. It's funny, if you go on the YouTube, they all make fun of the stuff I say, but it looks like they're having a good time. Either way, Mouaz is going to be trying to knot this up. Jump-ins again, not able to get that. Mick does get the nice grab out of it, though. He said, no, we're not doing that again, Hody. That's going to cost you extra. Going up in the air, and this is going to be the round, Mouaz. We are all tied up like me on a Saturday morning. Chat, this is going to be overtime.
Final round, fight.
All right, we've been working hard, maybe even hardly working. These two continuing to move in and out. Hody knows what I'm talking about. We got to focus on the match, though. All right, Madam Bo going to be breaking her back to get that breakaway jump in again. No mix. Another grab. KitanaKahn is onto it, though. Oh, the unblock. And that is going to be Mouaz with an extensive lead. I don't even know, Ospouse. I don't even know, bro. My brain is cooked. I'm running off 3 hours of sleep. We've been doing 2 a days for like the past 4 days. And I'm not going to stop. I can't be stopped. And neither can KitanaKahn, because they're going to get active right now. Nice to jump in, but wait a minute. It's funny, man. What are we doing here, bro? Why do people watch this? Either way, Mouaz is going to be getting projectile thrown all the way in his direction. He's on the verge of taking the lead, but wait a minute. Does Hody know he needs a shower? Yeah, he's got his once a, yeah, it's on schedule, once a month. Good. KitanaKahn, there they can actually bring this back. This is scary. Hang on a second. That's it. That's it. Wait, now that's gonna do it. Mouaz, my favorite salesman, and that's gonna be KitanaKahn with a 2-1 score. KitanaKahn is out here scamming, ladies and gentlemen, and Social probably. However, though, that is gonna be a KitanaKahn. Mouaz needed just one more hit. And I don't even know what to tell you guys, man. This Cyrax is gaming. Mouaz, he's gonna have to tee up, he's gonna have to dig deep, and he's gonna have to try to send us to another game number 5. Let's see what the tea leaves are gonna hold. Give us one more, Mouaz. You've got what it takes. You steamrolled KitanaKahn in game number 1. However, this is where it counts, chat. We will now be heading to the next game, and let's go and let's roll.
Cyrax.
All right, Cyrax, though, I do know is a bit of a fan. No, I'm kidding. No, nobody likes this character. But at the same time, you've got to figure out a way to beat her. There's got to be some counterplay to this character.
You know, a guy
All right, KitanaKahn coming out here, getting active, as is going to be Mouaz.
In any timeline.
Mouaz needs one more. Can we, hey, chat, if we get our 5th game 5 in a row, I don't even know what to say. And by the way, chat, I just got some news. Big Perky is dropping $10. Holy moly, thank you so much, Big Perky. Can we get some W's for one of CGS's biggest support members? Perky, we love you, brother, and thank you so much for the continued support. Now helping the players get paid out, we love to see it. But now we gotta see who's gonna be. We gotta give Perky his money's worth. And by the way, shout outs to Perky. You will see him stream every once in a while, and I have a feeling we're gonna be giving him a couple more followers with that. Let me update that prize pool. Perky, much love, brother. Thank you again so much. I know that's not even the first time you've done that. Thank you again. However, no, neither of these two want to commit. Reminds me of every single girl I've ever dated. Down 1. Nice, the 2-1 into the low, into the tremor, though the fake tremor. Getting that setup. Here comes KK. Nice. All right, these two getting active. And hey, wait a minute, though, the 2-on-2 coming from Mouaz. Mouaz, give it to us. Give it to us. Send it to that game 5. Give it to us, Mouaz. Nice and deep like. Nice, the low. Get in there. Get in there. Be a good soldier and make it happen. All right, Mouaz needs just one more hit, and that's gonna do it.
Thirst trap incoming.
All right, Mouaz is one hit away from making this to a 5th game 5 in a row. And I think the Twitch and the YouTube might explode if we get all game 5s tonight. But it's certainly possible. Mouaz trying to get in there. Mouaz, the tremor, but there's a beautiful punish. Holy moly, chat. We have been getting spoiled today with these matches. And Perky, again, if you're in the chat, brother, we love you. And thank you so much for that 10 bomb. 4-3-2. Nice. And another 4-3. Wait a minute, though. Mouaz, he's spamming. I don't like it, but I kind of like it. Osboss, you remember dodgeball. All right, down 1s all over the place. However, Mouaz is continuing to pepper. Can KitanaKahn react? Can they make it happen? They do not have the lead. Mouaz trying to send us to a game 5. Down 1. Wait, I'm sorry, down 4. I don't know what it is. Chat, I'm tripping. Okay, Mouaz. What does he go with the low? Not gonna connect. Maybe some decent chip damage, but that's not what he's focused on. That Madam Bosif gonna be coming on the board again. Beautiful armor from KK. Knows they gotta make something happen. 27 left on the board. Since Vape is dripping, you heard of it. By the way, what's going on YouTube? He's saying I hate the Cyrax, but you know what? It looks like Mouaz might make it a thing of the past. Might make this model look outdated. All right, what do we got though? The tremor to keep everything safe, and that's gonna do it. Chat, our 5th game 5 in a row. Holy moly.
Johnny Cage wins.
Chat, every match tonight has been a game 5. This has been a very magical stream, man. All I can say is, if you're watching this is a unicorn of a stream. However, though, it's gonna be set in stone right now who gets this done. I want each of you to make some predictions, and let's go and let's do it. By the way, Mist and Kaizen, get those invites ready. Let's make this happen and let's send it your way. All right, chat, it all boils down to this. Another game 5. Winner moves on. Loser goes home.
Living forest.
I am told you're some kind of movie star.
I can't. Oh, that was fun.
And this has been one of the better tournaments we've ever hosted. By the way, the players have been fighting like there's $10 trillion on the line. But you know what? A 10 bomb from Perky will suffice. Let's do this damn thing and let's see who's bringing the goods. Beautiful shadow kick to start off, and a double one. He's going to the double dip. Big Daffy's over here cheering with those diddle emotes. I see you in the house, my man. Good stuff again, KitanaKahn. You are now stuck in their web, and this is going to be Ouchtown population you, bro. And another one, Mouaz, he is in trouble. That's going to be his last breaker for probably the entire set. We know what Cyrax can do. Nice. Mouaz, though, okay, on to KitanaKahn. Very good text and a nice combo punish. This round is looking bleak now for Mouaz. Mouaz getting taken through the ringer here just a lot of bit, and this is gonna hurt. This is gonna do damage. Nice. 4-3 again, but nice way to get out of there. Throws him back into the corner. Nice, down one. And another good grab though. Mouaz, he can make this comeback. They're gonna wake up with armor. They're gonna wait. No. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Any second now, they are gonna wake up with armor. This is gonna be KitanaKahn. But wait a minute, we're going airborne. Does he spend it? Mouaz has gotta make a decision here. This is gonna be scary. Is this guaranteed? Is this guaranteed? I don't know. I don't know. And it's guaranteed. My voice stretching to the fullest, cause I don't even know. But the biggest comeback I've ever seen. Oh, you too easy, I got you. I'm going live at 12 a.m. Eastern time.
That's the second act break.
Round
With a hot tub stream. It's just gonna be me in the kiddie pool, you already know. All right though, Mouaz coming on down. He's bad down. I know, my voice be fucking up. It is what it is. Bear with me, chat. Mouaz on set point. Can KitanaKahn bring this one back? Can they do something about this? Nice, the goop is gonna be loose, and so is the bomb squad. And 100% going to be all KitanaKahn trying to wrap this up. Cody, whatever, bro. Whatever. Guaranteed. Fuck you guys. Whatever, bro. If you're on the YouTube thing, if you're on YouTube, my entire chat is making fun of me. But at the same time, you guys probably are as well on the YouTube, as you should. And this looks like KitanaKahn's gonna wrap this up, and that is gonna be the round.
You should quit.
Final round. Fight.
All right, KitanaKahn is on set point. Mouaz is on set point. The winner of this round will be advancing. KitanaKahn trying to go with some guerrilla tactics as far as moving in and out, trying not to get hit. Oh God, God damn you, St. Planetinos. Is everybody just gonna make fun of me? As you should, by the way, as you should. I encourage this. Oh, the low gonna catch him. Madam Bo back on the board. Deflector, what's going on? Okay, Osboss. All right, this is what we're doing. This is just, all right. I said guaranteed one time. My entire chat is lighting me up like a Christmas tree. Yo, what's up, Chat Apples? I've not seen you in quite some time. He said we don't kick shame. God damn you. This chat, all right. All right, who's the mod? Osbach, ban the entire chat. I won't put up with this. But that's gonna do it. That's gonna be Mouaz with a 3-2 score. KitanaKahn, thank you so much for playing. And that is gonna be a 3-2 and another game 5. He's gonna be putting on the shark skin, and that is gonna be an animality we got coming our way. And holy moly, chat, just like that, it's going to be Mouaz getting it done. KitanaKahn, thank you so much for playing, and that will be the game. However, coming up next, we got a little bit of cross-continental showdown. Guaranteed. Screw you guys, all right? My voice be going up. All right? And I'm not afraid to admit it. All right, a 3-2 score, chat. We are now going to be going to the bracket. Let me show you exactly what it's looking like. By the way, Miss, I got you. We will be heading your way. All right, with that result, it's going to be none other than Mouaz with our 5th game 5 in a row, by the way, sending this to grand finals. Chat, coming up next, it's going to be Kaizen. Take it on Miss. Let's see who's going to be bringing the goods, and let's go. All right, Kaizen, though, coming out of Germany, I do believe. Miss coming out of North America, the East Coast, if I'm correct.
People will hate you once they see.
And let's send it your way. Let's make this happen, and let's make sure we give you guys your money's worth. Perky, drop in the 10 bomb on us. And by the way, if anybody else does want to support these events any further, you can donate to the winner right there. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Game number 1 on the horizon. Kaizen not getting clipped. Nice overhead, the beautiful walk-up overhead coming from Mist. And Mist is going to be trying to light this place up, open up Kaizen like a Christmas present. Good low. Exceptional and exquisite, stunning, and perhaps even brave. And here it comes, though. This is going to be the freight train that is going to be Mist coming through and lighting Kaizen up. The tea house is getting absolutely destroyed. Let's see if these reptile tactics can take out Mist. You know he does play a lot of reptiles here in North America, but this reptile is going to be a little bit different. Get that mix, the overhead is gonna launch him. Spin it, but he's got meter. Get that meter off of him. Kill that meter. Oh, and Mist not gonna be taking no for an answer. That is going to be the round.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, chat, we are live every day, 3 p.m. Eastern time, and we might even be live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. If you got nothing better to do, if the wife kicked you out of the house, be sure to come through and hang out with us. The double stand 3, the double dip coming from Kaizen. And by the way, G-Star, great to see you in the house. Where is G-Star? I don't see him. Another CGF member. Very proud to have him on the Ghostface, Mr. Mixy Mix. Nice. And Kaizen again gonna be kind of pulling away here. What do you do if you are Big Miss? I'll tell you what you do. You get your head clapped in and you get taken through the ringer. By the way, there's G-Star, my goat. Welcome back. Nice big punish. Do you spend it? You spend it. I think he will. I think he's gonna let that loose just to get him off the meter. And there it is though. Next hit wins. Next hit wins. Acid balls. The stand 3, but then it's gonna be missed with a beautiful pickup. And missed on that 1-0 score. North America is looking kind of nice today, if I do say so myself. These two mostly feeling each other out, and I think now Kaizen has a rough idea of how this set's gonna go. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's see if Kaizen can bring this back. Remember, the curse is still here, the curse of game 5s. Let's see who's bringing their A game today, and let's send it back your direction. By the way, the winner of this will be taking on Mouaz. That is going to be Middle East, either North America or Europe. Is the connection going to be kind of rough? Absolutely. Do I care? No.
Reptile, Farah, Madam Bo.
All right, it is going down like 4 flat tires here. By the way, thank you again to this community, hitting our sub goal for today, putting some money up for the players. Thank you guys again for helping us do this every single day.
Round 1, fight.
All right, we are heading this one, man. Oh, a little bit of lag spike. What is that? There's gonna be international connection at its fullest extent, but here is Mist lighting Kaizen up, going into corner bound and down. Nice. The double overhead and Mist is rolling right now. He's saying, I don't want another game 5. I want this to do it. God damn you, third. I'm gonna edit that out of the YouTube. You guys are making me feel self-conscious now. Good stuff, Kaizen. They've got to work their way back. It's gonna be a long way back, though. Let's see if Kaizen can take this over Mist. Nice. Oh, the low one. That's safe. That's safe. Kaizen does not have breaker, and Mist is going to be punishing that.
Round 2, fight.
And chat, apparently you guys are going to never let that go, all right? All right. It's cool. My feelings aren't hurt. Not really. I'm crazy. By the way, Deflector Street. This community is crazy. Hody, do me a favor, ban everybody. Nice. Slammed him right back down again, and Mist starting to really pull away. Mist is going all kinds of crazy. However, that Gator roll gonna buy Kaizen a little bit of time. I know, Hody. It's just funny. I just like giving you guys shit for giving me shit. Breaking the neck. 9 out of 10 proctologists not gonna be recommending that. However, here comes Kaizen trying to make that splat. Trying to bring this back will need so much more damage. No G-Star. No G-Star. And this, oh, wait. One more breaker. Stand 3 again. And an overhead shot. What do we got from here? 1-1. Back 3. And it looks like Mist. He has his ducks in a row. That overhead is going to grab him. And that is going to be the round. That's going to be Mist. And Mist on a 2-0 lead. Kaizen has got to get something started. One of North America's best HomeLanders has certainly made landfall. Let's go take a look at that replay. And chat, we have gotten more than our money's worth today, man. It has been such a banger event. Nice overhead chop again, though. Kaizen certainly doing their best, however. It is going to be Mist just a little bit ahead. Kaizen has got to get going.
HomeLander.
All right, let's do this thing, Chad. Let's make it happen. Let's go and let's roll.
Reptile, Farah, Scorpion. The T.
All right, Kaizen again coming out of Europe. This is going to be Mist coming out of North America. The winner here has to take on my goat Mouaz coming out of the Middle East. Remember, here at Vapes Fight Night, we do international combat all the time, and we're actually big fans of it.
1, fight.
All right, Kaizen and Mist, and it takes 2 to tango, or something like that. Nice. All right, Kaizen, a little bit of a lag spike, but we're going to fight beyond it. Still going and still flowing. Nice, beautiful damage to Scorpion. And you see that change of cameos really paying dividends for Kaizen. And I'll tell you what, we've seen a lot of top tier today, but still, this has been so action-packed. Kaizen would need to win 2 straight to keep the prophecy alive. And by the way, Kubo Zara, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nice. The jump in, but he catches him!
What's the point?
And now Miss trying to bring this back right in front of our eyes. Overhead, this might be enough. Kaizen's got a break. And Kaizen most certainly will. That Fatal will not be around for quite some time. And that is gonna be missed. Absolutely trying to blow that apart. And one more, he needs just one. And the overhead's gonna kill him, and that's gonna do it.
It really is all about me.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Chad. You guys wanted action. We tried to deny it, but we could not delay it, or something like that. And Mist is on set point. Is he gonna break the Game 5 prophecy? Can he do this right now? Overhead again. Kaizen is in some serious trouble. They will have Fatal Blow, but you gotta spend it wisely. Nice. All right, and Mist. Oh, says don't grab me once, don't grab me twice, don't grab me at all. Miss, I'm sorry, Kaizen, that is gonna be their last breaker in chat. That is gonna do it. GG's to both players. Missed, going to Grand Finals to take on Mouaz. Holy moly.
No sweat.
Brutality.
And that is going to be the end of the set, breaking our Game 5 prophecy. Miss getting it done, Kaizen. Thank you so much for playing. We still love you, brother. Don't even worry about it. With that result right there, it's gonna be none other than Miss going to Grand Finals. We got one more match for you, and let me show you exactly what we got. Let me send it your direction for that replay. Mouaz, by the way, go ahead and send me an invite. I want to make sure the Kafta is fresh. All right, though, with that result right there, it'll be now time for Grand Finals. Let me show you a little bit about what that looks like if we can. Chat, with that result right there, it is going to be none other than Mist going to Grand Finals, that HomeLander, getting it done. Is he going to win his first Open Vapes Fight Night tournament? There's only one way to find out. Let's send it your way, and let's get you guys all set for Grand Finals. Going down right now. All right, chat, it's going to be Grand Finals. It's going down right now. This is going to be none other than Mouaz taking on Miss in this first to 3. And by the way, some of the most action-packed matches you will see all day. And by the way, Art Chaos saying we're coming out of the Ukraine. Let's go. He says my dad's God damn you. God damn you, you two. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say as well. So I got Tommy Shelby right next to me. Anything? God. Hody. No more talk. No more talk allowed. All right. You guys have been grilling me too much, and you know what? You've been saying some silly stuff. I'm not gonna allow it. That being said, I probably will allow it. All right, Mouaz coming out of Relief and Fear, a very talented team, coming from predominantly a European team. However, Miss a bit of a free agent pro, so you need to fix that immediately. Nice. Low again, and hang on a second. Are you gonna ban? No. Oh, dude, we got people saying way worse stuff. It's funny. All right, pain and gain though. Mouaz does not have the lead anymore. This is gonna do a chunk. If Miss has it their way, slams it back down. Nice. And chat, this is probably the only tournament other than Rips Arena where you will see this kind of action. And here comes Big Miss. Is this gonna be enough? No, not yet. Mouaz though, he's gonna get hit. And that is gonna be the command grab of Doom. Mist is on the board. By the way, Mist did have a very close one in his first round. Very good set against Kaizen, and now they are trying to continue to roll. Is Mist really him? Is he him? Is he? Attack wouldn't see this matchup, but knowing for just probably. Nice, big punish again from Mouaz, 2-1-2. We are now going to the right side of the screen. Oh, but we're pressing on a wake up. As down one into the air we go, and here comes King Mouaz. Gonna be trying to make it happen. Does not have the lead, that still will belong to Mist. And the ping, by the way, does not look too bad. I'm sure it's not great, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks somewhat playable, I should say. Nice. All right, jump-ins again, the 4-3-2, and this is gonna hurt. This is gonna be Mouaz. Wait a minute. We're breaking away. Keep in mind, Mouaz. What? Overhead. Mouaz has got to break. Oh, Ankle Tony, this is one of the best HomeLanders you will see in the scene by a mile. Okay. The jump in again, but he catches him! And that's going to be all Mist, making it happen. A 1-0 score just like that. Holy moly. Mist has looked unstoppable today, I should say. And chat, we gotta go to look at that replay. We gotta go look pronto, right here and right now. And third is saying Toasty, dude, look at this read that Mist made right here. That was clutch. That was second to none clutch. Insane. All right, guys, now we're going on to game number 2. It's going to be Mist and Mouaz. This has been one of the quicker sets we are seeing. Let's do it, and let's send it your way. Mist coming through with that HomeLander, looking pretty goated in game number 1. Mist, let's see. I'm sorry, Mouaz. Let's see if he can bring this back. And this is going to be the second game between these two. Absolutely on a roll, on a bit of a tear. Slamming him back down is going to be none other than Mist. Trying to complete this. Man does want this 3-0. And Mouaz in a little bit of trouble. What can he do? Gets slammed right back down. North America is here to play. And Mist blowing out the eyeballs, man. The sunglasses not helping you in that form, but now we're going aerial. Here comes Mouaz. That's good stuff, and this is a $10 tournament. Who is gonna end up taking this? I see over 100 people up in the building, and they are cheering for both players. However, it does look like Mist. This is gonna be a bit of one-way traffic. He's gonna spend the meter, and this should be the round, or pretty close. That's gonna be one-way traffic from Mist. Chad, thank you guys so much again for sticking through this, man.
Fight.
However, we're gonna have to see, though. Nice overhead again. Good. Right, Mouaz now getting a little bit in his engine. By the way, what's going on, Lo says I'm on TLR now, so next time in tournaments? Okay, yeah, next time you're in my tournament. Got you, that'll be what, next month? All right, again, this is gonna be Mixed coming in through, though, causing some big damage. Breaking the neck, and another good grab, though. Nice. And Mist, can he complete this? Can he get that 2-0 lead? And this stream has gone the distance. However, in these last 2 matches, it has looked a little bit one-sided. Good. And the big jumping coming from Big Mouaz. Can he do anything here? Does he have the technology? Down 1. And Mist trying to defend himself here, but Mouaz looking for any opening. Nice. Does he spend the fatal? He will just to get him to drop it. Mouaz with a rare drop, but he's gonna cash out now. However, Mist gonna be getting himself out of that. Does not want to eat that damage. And now, oh, Mist still pressing. Does he got these? Does he got these as Mouaz? He does have fatal. One more hit, and that's it. One more hit is all he needs. And he's gonna let it rip. Is that gonna break it? That's gonna hit! And that is going to be a 2-0 lead. By the way, Locks, congratulations on that. This is now a 2-0 lead coming from Mist. And he will need one more just like that. Holy moly, chat. Big Baba Frankie, how have you been, by the way? Great to see you. Big Baba Frankie, we're having a later stream. How's your vacation treating you? All right, this is Grand Finals. Currently a 2-0 lead coming from Big Mist. And chat, he needs one more to wrap this up. Let's find out if he can do it. Let's get it sent your way, and let's do this damn thing. Big Baba Frankie coming through. He's on vacation. I forgot to see where he said he was, man. But you know what? I didn't get an invite, and I'm super upset about that.
Hanging good.
All right, Chad, let's go and let's roll. Let's see if Mist can complete this and give us a 3-0, or if Mouaz will come striking back. Today was the last day. Tomorrow I go back. Let's go, Big Baba. We got to see you in the building more often. And always much love. Big Baba Frankie, by the way, one of our longest supporters, been subscribed, I think the longest, out of basically anybody. Maybe Killface hasn't be, I don't know. But you know what? Thank you again, W community. Nice. Jump in. And Mouaz now going to be teeing off on Big Mist. Oh, that lag spike starting to come through. We know what we're looking at. Nice jump ins all over the place, but that's going to be Mist with the jump in neutral. Good. Let's see it though. We are working overtime. We are breaking the neck. We are smashing him back down. And still moving on through is going to be none other than Mist. He's going crazy. And this should be close to being the round. Mist will have breakaway. Immediately going to spend it. Good. 4-3 again. Good. And wait a minute, don't Mist. He needs one more hit. All right, both these two. Mouaz does have breaker should he need it. Oh, but he ducks, and Mist is in trouble. I don't know if Mouaz even needed to spend that, but you know what? We will take it. And chat, these guys are going absolutely crazy, slamming it down, breaking the ribs, and that will be the round coming from Mouaz. Yeah, FireAxe, it's a very interesting decision. However, he's gonna have to come through and make it happen. By the way, Cal Hopkins, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the follow. We love you. Nice. Good. And shout out to everybody who's been sticking through this through thick and thin. We know that we did have some complications early in the event, but you know what? We got it right now. And now Mouaz starting to wake up. Does he maybe have plans of a reverse 3-0? It would be what, our second or third of the day? I'm always down for another game 5. That's down one. Still continuing that pressure is going to be none other than Mist. Oh, a little bit of whip, and that should be it. That's as close, man. Mouaz can't break. I'm sorry, Mist can't break. And by the way, Mazera, welcome back. He said, love the energy. Keep it going, brother. Thank you so much, Cal Hopkins. And thank you so much for the follow. All right, a 2-1 lead now for Mist. Things are starting to now look a little bit closer. Are we gonna get that reverse 3-0? We have been seeing them happen in spades on this channel. And basically every single match except for one has been a game 5. Does Mouaz have the ability to pull this back in orbit? Let's go see, let's send it your way, and let's do this damn thing. On to the next game we go. Mouaz is now not gonna get blanked, but he would have to win 2 straight to take this on Mist. Free agent Mist, by the way.
Stupid way to die. As long as I take you.
All right, let's do this. Let's make this happen. And this is going to be game number 4. This has been a long tournament, but you know what? It has been a very entertaining tournament. I've been loving it every step of the way. Let's see who's going to be coming out on top. Let's see who's going to be winning. Nice. And Mist, though, does not want this to go to a game 5. He wants to end this right here and right now. Overhead smash again. We are coming through. Is going to be none other than Mist. And Mist bombing on him left, right. What is gonna, oh, good flawless block from Mouaz. Getting out of that corner, but Mist gonna punish you right away. Nice. Jump in, but you know what? That tremor mix absolutely gonna nail him. Trying to wake up with buttons. And slams him right back down is gonna be none other than Mouaz. Mouaz trying to work on this comeback. This is the lifeliness negligible. Mouaz will have the lead now. Good. Red. Another down one. He tries to go poke special, but Mouaz is making the comeback. Mouaz is in the lead, but here comes, he drops it, and he catches him right back. Gonna spend that fatal just to get him off that meter. No, he doesn't have meter. I'm looking at the wrong person. And that is gonna be Mist on set point. Can he close this out? Mouaz. That is absolutely going to be crushing him. And now, Mist on tournament point. Can he end this right here and right now? By the way, Osboss, do not handle predictions. I got it covered. Thank you so much for everything you've been doing today, or whoever is doing them. Thank you so, so much. Nice. And Mist trying to break that neck, trying to get this done. Does not want this tournament to go into any extra innings, but will he have a choice here? We got to see. Okay. And Mist still peppering through, still trying to catch Mouaz. Mouaz is in all sorts of trouble right now, chat, and he might not have too many more options. Mist, if he can connect on one more, string, but here comes Mouaz. Mouaz is gonna have to be perfect from here, chat. The odds are not looking in his favor. 4-3, 4-3-2. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Oh, he couldn't get it, and that's gonna do it, chat. That's gonna be Mist with a 3-1 score, and that is gonna be the tournament. GG's to everybody in the building. It took us a while, but we were able to get it done. Mouaz, thank you so much for playing. Sorry you did have some internet issues, but that is gonna do it, a 3-1 score. And all I gotta say is much love to everybody who tuned in. Let's go take a look at that replay. All right, chat, and with that result right there, this is now going to be us ending the tournament. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for making it this far. If you're watching here on chat, here on Twitch, we love you guys, and we're going to bring you more content today. We should be going live 9 p.m. Eastern time. Other than that, congratulations to your champion, none other than Big Mist. Mist, I know you want a screenshot of this bracket. Go ahead and have at it right now. Other than that, guys, we will see you later on the North American side of things. Guys,